What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we're taking a look at the Bitcoin price on the 1 hourly chart, and I want to explain to you what major levels are the most important where we could find some big opportunities in the next coming days. So make sure to stay to the very end of the video because I'm going to explain why I actually did put a small long position here below $29,000. All right, I'm going to explain exactly why I did this. In today's episode, my position is already protected, but I need to explain why did I enter here below $29,000. And also make sure to pay attention because we're taking a look at Vechain today. Vechain is looking really good. It's still continuing down and it's going to go to lower levels. We're going to also talk about some potential major opportunities looking at Vechain on the 4 hourly, but most importantly, what could Vechain do in the next coming years? And this is the Vechain against the BTC chart, and we're going to analyze the situation here. As you can see, we have 5 waves from the ultimate bottom of 2019 here, as you can see, and we are in this big ABC correction. I'm going to tell you how long can this correction be and when are we going to see the big massive bull run for Vechain in the next coming years. Taking a look at Fibonacci time in this episode, I'm going to explain to you every single detail so you can analyze the situation and visualize how Vechain will have an excellent run in these next coming years. So make sure to stay tuned. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily take on Bitcoin crypto. I also do live streams to connect with the community. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in, guys. Quick reminder, if this video gets over 2,000 likes and you comment down below, you're eligible for a free giveaway in Bitcoin. So make sure to do that. Let's dive in, guys, because the last few days, all right, I'm not going to repeat myself much, okay? For any new subscribers, you know, we do have this range trading zone, okay, in between $30,500 range, as you can see on the 1 hourly, this big major resistance and this big major support level at $28,600, where we have been bouncing consistently now for over 10 days, as you can see here on the chart. So what can we expect for Bitcoin? Well, I don't know, but I know some major big zones where we can get into big major opportunity trades, okay? And I'm going to show you right away. We got this big major weekly level at the $31,770, okay, below $32,000, where we could get that volatility, we could get that rejection because it's also a value area high, as you can see here. And also we do have this big major resistance zone that we did create here back on the 10th and 11th of May. So it's going to be a lot of volatility and potentially we are going to fail into break this high over here and get heavily rejected. This is if we do go up there, okay? So if we do go up there, then I am looking for that to be a big major resistance for continuation to the downside. Of course, if we do break this level in the next coming days, the 31,800, okay, approximately, the 30,500, 30,600, this level, this resistance, this value area high, I am looking for at least one potential bounce from this zone if we do get a successful breakout, okay? You know, it's pretty clear that this resistance should be having some kind of reaction. So if we do break out this zone and come down, at least we're going to have one bounce, guys. But if we do have one bounce, okay, don't get too excited. Don't get, you know, too greedy because very possible you are going to create a lower high and you might have a big, massive correction after this, all right? This is what usually happens when you break up from these zones. So pay close attention. You might just get one opportunity if this does happen in the next coming days. So make sure to analyze the situation because this is something that could happen. Now, of course, this would be the bullish case scenario in the short term going into bearish. What happens if we do break support? Of course, you know, there is also a scenario here that we do break down. Of course, this major value area low is also going to be major resistance. So if we do get that breakdown and come back up, the first bounce is very probable going to get rejected, okay, here. And then you might create a higher low because I think we are potentially not going to successfully break down this level and create a higher low for continuation to the upside potentially. All right, this is a scenario that I am looking for, but there's major opportunities if you do solidly break out this resistance at 30,500, 600 or 28,600. All right, there is major opportunities there to be taken, all right, in the next coming days, guys. So make sure to analyze the situation and dive into a potential trade if you wish, of course, not financial advice. Now, let me just explain why did I actually long this level, okay? Well, we basically created a swing failure pattern. I am in a trade right now just below $29,000. I am already protected because if this doesn't start pumping from this level, you know, we might just have that collapse, all right? We have been range trading for such a long time right now that, you know, if you would have longed and shorted this level, you would have made incredible profits. So I just dived in here and I'm probably late, but I was confident enough to see this swing failure pattern. What swing failure pattern on the 1 hourly? Well, we can clearly see, all right, this major consolidation right over here. Okay, we created this low on the 24th of May. All right, this was early this morning, and we can see this low, and we could, if we put a trend line like this, you can see this 1 hourly candle getting that wick below and closing above, and this is why we are kind of getting this bounce. I want to show you several swing failure patterns that has happened, all right, the last 10 days, and this is why I jumped in a trade, guys, and you need to look for those opportunities yourself. All right, I'm going to give you several examples. We got one right over here, as you can see. Big major pump, big major consolidation. What happened in this consolidation? You had a double top swing failure pattern, as you can see right over here. Big massive correction. Where else do we have one? I can see one already right down over here where you do have this wick below this low inside of this consolidation. You have a bounce back up. All right, it is full of swing failure patterns everywhere on Bitcoin. There is another one right over here, as you can see. Okay, swing failure pattern on the 1 hourly. You wick above, close the 1 hourly. What happens? You consolidate and you turn the other way around. So this is why, you know, it is worth it to get into a trade on this level. As soon as you start pumping, okay, then of course protect your position. I exactly entered here on the close, all right, from this 1 hourly, as you can see here on Bybit. All right, I got into that 5-minute retracement that we did have here in the immediate short term, getting into that trade. And for all of those experienced traders on Bybit, you do get up to $4,050 worth of bonus. You need to follow the steps in the rewards hub to gain this bonus. Also, you have 0% maker fee for 30 days. You do not pay any maker fee for 30 days if you sign up with my link. And also you get up to $7,000 on PrimeXBT, my favorite day trading platform, if you use Bitcoinsensus 50 as a promotion code. I have full video tutorials of these platforms down below in the description also. Let's continue here with Bitcoin, okay? Quick explanation, like I said, a swing failure pattern. It is very, very possible that we might come back up and attempt to break this resistance zone, okay, where I'll be taking 50% of my profits. And also I am looking for that potential leg up to this zone, to this $32,000 area in the next coming days. I know there's a lot of bearish sentiment. It doesn't matter. My position is protected already. So this is how you need to play the game. We're probably going to roll down from this level, okay, hit this major resistance and also not reach this high because we've already been bouncing several times on these resistance support levels and then have that crash back down. But if I do get stopped out at break even, tomorrow we'll be having more opportunities inside of this range, guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll be trying to spot those opportunities. Now let's go here straight into the Vechain chart, guys, because Vechain, you know, has been in a massive downtrend. I do hold Vechain in my portfolio. I'm a strong believer on this project. And what I want to show you here, keeping it super, super simple, just zooming in here, taking a look at the last 4 to 5 months of Vechain, all right, creating a big solid level here at the 5-cent level, just slightly below 5 cents, as you can see. Big major support range, big consolidations, you know, the last few months at this range. What has happened? We've had an insane drop here in May, all right, as you can see, and now we are consolidating right now. Now, what has happened? Now, we have created a big spike on the VPVR, as you can see, big consolidation. If Vechain does get a relief rally from the 3-cent level all the way here to the 4.5 cent range, this is going to be a huge resistance range. We've got a big spike on the VPVR and it's very, very likely going to get rejected for potential continuation to the downside. Now, this is if we do get that relief rally, okay? I do not know if we're going to go up there, but if we go up there, this is going to be very big resistance, guys. Now, nothing much to add here. I don't see much trading opportunities. The bearish trend is absolutely insane. We're just consolidating right now. We might be forming an inverted, Bart Simpson pattern. We might be creating that double bottom to get that relief rally to that 4.5 cent level, okay? But this is a major zone where we could get rejection, okay, guys? If we do come down and consolidate, then we are potentially looking for that swing failure, and we are going to see that double bottom, all right, in the next coming days. So far, this is the only thing that I can see here on Vechain. Haven't done much analysis on the Vechain US dollar pair, but what I want to show you now, one of the most important things for people that do accumulate Vechain, that is a Vechain hodler because it strongly believes in the projects, is looking at the Vechain BTC chart. Now, Bitcoin is the king of cryptos, and if you are comparing some different altcoins, it is very good also to compare to the king cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. And what I want to show you here is very important, guys. If you have studied Elliott wave theory, there is 5 waves and there is 3 waves, corrective waves, the ABC correction, okay? And what I want to show you from the ultimate low, all right, from the bear market of 2018, 2019, well, the ultimate low level was in September of 2019, okay? What I want to show you, I'm just going to get this Fibonacci time, all right, out of the way because I want to show you, all right, how Vechain is potentially going to bottom out before the end of 2022. But first of all, let's go from the bottom phase over here of September of 2019, where we have seen one big wave all the way till December of 2019, and then a corrective wave, as you can see here, till April of 2020. Then we had the third wave, then the fourth wave, and then the fifth wave, giving that massive explosive move to the upside, looking at the Vechain BTC pair here. So what is happening right now is that we're having, after the fifth wave, we have a very, very large correction, okay? The ABC correction, where it can take many months, all right, looking at this, multi-year uptrend, of course. Then we can see multiple months, even a few years of correction, okay, and consolidation, entering an accumulation zone. And what I want to show you here is very important, okay? Of course, the ABC correction, the corrective wave, that can go as low as the first or the second wave, okay, in between the middle. It is very, very possible that we might consolidate here at this range for the next couple of years, okay? It's very, very possible. Of course, the ABC correction can come as low or even below the first wave, and we're actually at those levels. So we are close to the bottom, in my personal opinion. But what I want to show you also is Fibonacci time. Fibonacci time is an insane tool. It can predict where the potential corrective wave can bottom, where the wave can actually go to. And what I want to show you here is going straight here into the lows of 2019, sorry, September of 2019. All right, this here is the 9th of September week, okay? This is the weekly chart. From the ultimate low of the bear market for Vechain, looking at the VetBTC pair, was in September of 2019. And where was the top? The top here was in December of 2019. So there's about 3 months here of uptrend. And what you can see here, looking at Fibonacci time, all right, you at least want a 1-to-1, okay? 1-to-1 extension, all right, where you are having the pump and the corrective wave at least a 1-to-1, all right? Because usually the corrective wave is sometimes longer than the actual pump. And you can see here, the 1-to-1 Fibonacci time from the ultimate low is right over here. And in between 1 and 1.618, is where you want to see the end of the corrective move. And you can see here on Vechain, all right, on the Vechain BTC pair, this is where you ended the correction. You started pumping like crazy from the 2 range, all right? So you got 1, and the time to the 2 has taken, okay, it's taken double the time of the correction, all right? You have actually bottomed out sooner at the 1-to-1 to 1.618 here. This is in between this green and black zone, as you can see, bottoming out at that range, and then having the ultimate rally from the 2 to the 2.618. Okay, look, in between blue and purple, you had an insane rally, as you can see on the Bitcoin, on the VetBTC pair. Now, let's go with the third wave. Okay, this is the first and second wave. So let's go with the third wave and the fourth wave. Okay, let's take a look at the ultimate bottom. The ultimate bottom from the second wave, let me just show you, was right over here in March of 2020. Let's take a look at the low here with Fibonacci time from the low to the top of the pump. All right, as you can see here on July of 2020, we can see right over here, same, very similar situation where I just explained to you right over here. I'm going to explain right over here where we do have the 1-to-1, okay, or the 1.618, okay. So in between the 1-to-1 and the 1.618 is where you bottoming out. You are bottoming out at this range after the correction, okay. After the big massive pump, you are looking for the 1-to-1, and in between the 1-to-1 and 1.618 is where you want to be bottoming out. And you can see same scenario happen here on the second correction. In the fourth correction, it is exactly bottoming out at the same timing, okay, in between 1 and 1.618. And what I want to show you here, from 2 to 2.618 here, from blue to purple, you had the huge massive run up. Look at this huge massive run up in between blue and purple. Let me just show you here again, guys, so you can see it. Fibonacci time, absolutely incredible. Let me just go here straight to the low bottom here from September, 9th of September to the highs. Guess what? From blue to purple, from 2 to 2.618, you have the insane run up, peaking up. Okay, as you can see here on the chart, from the ultimate low here, also right over here from the third wave, sorry, to the fourth wave. Okay, so this is the third wave, and the fourth wave is predicting the fifth wave. All right, with Fibonacci time, as you can see, from the blue zone to the purple zone, from the blue zone to the purple zone right over here. Absolutely insane. Now, of course, you cannot apply this right now inside of the ABC correction. You cannot count this fifth wave because you are basically having, you know, the ABC correction, which is a much larger extension. You need to count, you know, this first wave because, you know, the Elliott wave theory, it's one wave, okay? And inside that one wave, you have 5 waves, right? So now we are in the second big major corrective wave. Now, what I want to show you is how long can this hold? The same that I have explained to you inside of this correction, okay, where you could potentially find that bottom in between the 1 and the 1.618 Fibonacci time. Same scenario here from this wave, okay, we've, you know, predicting this potential bottom, all right, between 1 and 1.618. Now we want to know where can Vechain bottom, looking at the VetBTC pair, all right? And what I want to show you is going, you know, from the ultimate low of this wave, which is here in September of 2019. And if we go from this low to the highs right over here, we are looking for that ABC correction to finish in between the 1 Fibonacci and the 1.618. And this is going to be potentially in between November of 2022 and also November, December of 2023. And we are looking for that insane run up from 2 to 2.618, like I showed you, from blue to purple. This date right over here is in between July of 2024 and July of 2025, where we could see that big massive run up in between this range. All right. Yeah, so what I want to show you here also is that we could potentially just go slightly to the downside. We could create sideways action, some small pumps, another dump over here. It's going to take a long time and we should be bottoming out in between, like I said, November of 2022 and November of 2023 here on Vechain. I know a lot of people want, this is the very end of the bear market, but it's going to be boring, guys. Very likely it's going to be boring. We will be seeing some pumps, some dumps, a lot of sideways action. And what I am potentially expecting here on Vechain, as you can see here from, 2019 and part of 2020, that bottoming out of that range, till we started pumping, is this similar price action. If I take the bars here, all right, from the bear market, you could potentially be forming something like this in the next coming years, all right, several months. It's going to take several months, all right, to bottom out here on Vechain. So it's going to be a massive big opportunity to accumulate, because there is a possibility that Vechain will be reaching extremely high levels. I'll be taking a look at another video for expansion, okay? But it would be nice to see the next coming months where we could potentially bottom out for the Fibonacci expansion, at least hitting that 1.618. 1.618 is very, very, easy to reach, all right? From the top of the wave to the bottom of the second wave, you're looking at the 1.618 or the 2.618 here, as you can see, hitting to perfection. Also from this high to this low, easily achieved the 1.618. We didn't reach the 2.618, almost reached that level. So what I'm looking here for the next bull run is at least that 1.618, okay, which will be insane. We're going to see Vechain absolutely exploding in between 2024 and 2025. So this is a major opportunity that's going to happen the next couple of years, guys, to accumulate good projects such as Vechain. So that is what I'm eyeing here, guys. The next couple of years is going to be quite bearish. We will be seeing some pumps, of course, some relief rallies, a lot of sideways action till potentially at least the end of 2023 and 2024 and 2025, okay, especially in between July of 2024 and June of 2025. July approximately is going to be absolutely insane. Of course, I would be aiming for May, because May is a bearish, a level, is a bearish month for a lot of the markets. So I think that is going to be absolutely crazy, especially in between July of 2024 and May of 2025 is why I expect where we will be having that massive rally to the upside. And this is just by looking at Fibonacci time, using Elliott wave theory, ABC correction, large consolidation, and this is the area where we are potentially going to bottom out, guys. So make sure to get ready the next couple of years, because it is Lamborghini time, guys. It is going to be absolutely insane. This is going to be it for this episode. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news, technical analysis ideas. I got the link down below in the description, totally free information. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in the next one.